University Kebangsaan Malaysia, or UKM, is a premier, publicly funded institution. Because it operates on public resources, it is held to the highest standards of financial accountability. Part of that responsibility involves academic diplomacy, official international trips where university leaders build alliances with global research hubs. In late 2025, that diplomacy focused on the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Boston, following an official invitation to discuss international collaboration. These high-level meetings are standard in the academic world. However, their legitimacy depends entirely on following approved budgets and maintaining total transparency with taxpayer funds. This confidential budget document, Kertas Kerja 309/2025, outlines the UKM delegation's visit to MIT. It reveals an approved budget of 382,500 ringgit for a 3-day trip. A major portion went to travel, approving business class tickets for 5 people at 60,000 ringgit each. While the internal paperwork suggests a standard administrative process, a 6-page whistleblower report has now been filed with the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission. The whistleblower alleges that this official document served as a paper shield, a way to provide administrative cover for the actual use of these public funds. The approved budget is very specific about the headcount. It provides funding for 5 official delegates to travel to Boston. According to the whistleblower, only 4 delegates went to MIT. The 5th, Professor Faisal, was sent to Japan instead. This left an open slot. The report claims the vice-chancellor's wife was present, raising questions about who paid for her travel. If public funds were used to cover a 60,000 ringgit flight for an unapproved family member, the budget document authorizing the trip is fundamentally inaccurate. Under normal circumstances, a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Boston follows a relatively direct commercial path to the American East Coast. The whistleblower, however, points to an irregular itinerary. The delegation reportedly traveled through London before continuing on to their official destination at MIT. The report highlights a specific detail regarding this detour. The vice-chancellor's child is currently a student in London. This routing turns budget management into a potential conflict of interest, suggesting the official trip was adjusted to accommodate a personal family visit. Evidence of who attended the trip was initially public. Photos of the delegation were uploaded to UKM's official Facebook page shortly after the visit. Shortly after internal questions began to circulate, those photos were removed from the university's official social media accounts. However, the deletion was incomplete. Other delegates had already posted the same photos to their private accounts, images the whistleblower captured and preserved. The removal of these posts means the official university record of the trip no longer matches the visual evidence preserved by the whistleblower. The SPRM report lists the MIT trip alongside other alleged financial irregularities at the university. The complaint includes allegations that family members received payments through university consulting grants, and that an international advisor was appointed without the required board. If the investigation confirms these details, it would represent a significant breach of the trust placed in a national university. While official documents can be labeled confidential and social media posts can be erased, true accountability now rests on SPRM's ability to determine who actually sat in those 60,000 ringgit seats.